Okay guys, we're in a little bit of a different filming location. I wanted to move it upstairs. It's nice and bright for the ginormous bright collection that we have going on. I don't think I've ever gotten so many DMs asking about when a YouTube video was gonna come out for a collection than I have for the Unbreakable collection. I don't even know where I'm gonna start, honestly. I think I'm just gonna roll with it, talk about things that I like, things that I hate, honest opinions, would I buy it or not, if I would size down or size up in certain items. You know, there has been a few little like fit changes to certain items that we need to go over. First things first, let's put up the color palette. I know you've probably seen it before if you've watched anybody else's reviews. Here it is. We have so many beautiful colorways to mix and match together. It is very much giving like neon bright summer colors, which, you know, for the most part, I prefer neutrals, but I'm more of a pair of neutrals with a bright top, like something like that. Very much mix and match. And in the summer, I'm definitely more about bright colors and not just like hiding in my dark black hoodie in the gym. Here's the full line sheet so you can see everything that is launching. I will have the PDF linked below as well if you want to go through and actually scroll through every single item. We're promised some long line options this summer, and we are getting some. A few are a little like questionable, but nonetheless we are getting some long line options. So I made sure to actually try out for a run, go to the gym, lift weights in each item. Like, I didn't wear every single item for every single activity. I only got this stuff like a week ago, but I've been able to actually test it out and see what I like it for and what I don't. Let's just start out with like one of my favorite pieces that's launching, okay? We might as well start out with like a positive banger on a good note. The Girlfriend Sports Bra has been adjusted. It is still reversible. It is still super like minimal, strappy, cute, but it has been adjusted so you get a little bit more coverage in the front. I did get a small this time around because I've been, you know, trying to wear a medium, and I love the way it looks. I love the way it's like strappy and cute and sexy and whatever, but it is a little bit, or it was a little bit too, how do you say, like, a nipple is going to come out because of how wide it just is. They did some updates and we're seeing in 3 colorways the Girlfriend Sports Bra. So this is the Girlfriend Sports Bra from the Boyfriend collection, and this is the new one. So yeah, do keep in mind, I'm pretty sure the black one is a size medium, but still you'll be able to really tell more fabric on inner chest area now. So it's been brought in. It fits like a hell of a lot better, and that's kind of the consensus that I've been hearing from everybody. So if you can see, so when you see here, when I line up the V right in the middle with each other, is a lot more material on like the inside. I really, really like this colorway. Is this like margarita, I think? But it is very much like a neon green. You can really tell a difference when I compare it to Honeydew. It is much more vibrant and bright, even a little bit more so than what it shows in the screen, in my opinion. Really, really pretty, like if you have like a tan in the summer. And then you go ahead and you can reverse it. Not like the biggest fan of this colorway together, just like this, but it is cute. It's just like, it's not my favorite, but that's what you get when you get a reversible sports bra like this. So for me, I prefer this side, but it is nice that we get 2 sports bras in one, you know? And Sarah was not able to step in for this one. Again, I know guys, but she loves the Boyfriend Sports Bra. Girlfriend Sports Bra. What the fuck? Have I been calling it the Boyfriend this whole time? And the fashion print is a little bit different than what we've seen before. This is the older bra that I have from a previous collection, but this is pretty much the same idea that you're gonna get with the Girlfriend Sports Bra. So it is really, really pretty. It's just not like, it's not my like style as much. I was much more inclined to wear the bra this way. Again, this is an older one, but you can even see here, especially, it was so wide when you put it on that like my nipples are here. Like it is way too wide. Now that they've made the adjustments, a little better. So if you want to retry this sports bra, if maybe you didn't like love it for that reason before, I think that you would like it a lot better now. And that's just a staple sports bra. It's one of my favorites, and I hope we see it again and again and again because it's just minimal, it's cute, it's comfy. Okay, let's stay on the track of reversible sports bras. So I definitely could have got a size small in this, and that's the thing with nubre. I'm like, especially when it's like I have a full covered back pretty much, comparedly to the Girlfriend Sports Bra where it's really strappy, it's pretty open. I was like, well, if it's like a little stiff at all, I'm gonna want more room for my lats and everything. I think I should have gotten a size small since I am in between sizes. And when Sarah tried it on too, she was kind of like, I think I can wear a size small in this. Do keep in mind she has lost like weight, and she's like her boobs are still considerably bigger than mine, but picture, and she looked really, really cute in this. Just trying it on and seeing other girls wearing the other colorways, I'm like, okay, that is super cute. Again, I would wear it this way more than I would wear it the other way. And I actually tried like flipping it up a little bit to make it a little bit more short line, and that worked perfectly fine. It didn't look weird or super unnatural. But I do think that this bra does give a little bit more support and a little more coverage without being like way too much. I guess the little like nipple things at the bottom, right? You can see those. They look like their own. It has nipples that comes with it, right? I guess that's just to add a little bit of structure. So if you don't have like the biggest chest, obviously there might just be like, but I haven't heard anybody complain about that at all. So it might just be a me thing. And it was the first thing Sarah pointed out. She was like, it has nipples. I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. You can see it when I have it tried on. Obviously you can't really tell. And I think I would like a size small just to give a little bit more compression and make it just like a little bit smaller on me. Not that it's giving maternity as much as some of the other bras in the past have. I would say if you have a bigger chest, you will like this a lot. It's more minimal without being like too low support that you'd be falling out of it. Like the girlfriend sports bra where it's more strappy and you don't have a lot of support. This one you would have more like structure and holding you up, right? Because you have the full back, you have the little keyhole detail, and it is reversible, so we can't go wrong with that. If you're someone like me who doesn't really fuck with the bra going this way, just make sure when you're looking through the PDF and the website and everything, you're looking at what it looks like this, just like this color. Because that's not what I did when I picked out this bra. And if I would have just looked at maybe what color I would have worn it as more, I would have picked something else, because this does come in quite a few really pretty colors. But if you're in between sizes, like you could size down, but there is no adjustability. All right, we're getting into more of our full length options here. Beautiful. This really sticks out at the bottom. I don't think it's as bad as the Revolution halter tank. I got a size medium in that because I thought that would be the best size for me, and I didn't know that it was gonna like poke out at the bottom. And I get it for like the more curvier girls who have like smaller waists and then like they got the hips, will work for them a hell of a lot more, I think. But I wish maybe we would have got it in 2 different options, or maybe 2 different lengths, because even for this being like more of a full length, it's not that long, and I think it could be a little bit longer. But I do have a longer torso. So other than that, like I think I could size down in this just to literally make it not so stretchy. You do get like a built-in shelf liner, so you don't have to wear a bra with it. It does have bust pads, thank you very much. And you do get the detailing on the waist where it's kind of like snatching almost. And the way the straps work is a little bit different. So you have the color of the tank, like the entire body of the tank is going to be a halter that goes around your neck. And then the straps, which are the lighter colorway, is going to be little straps, and it wraps around the entire back of the top. So I think this is really, really, really pretty and really comfortable. And I think it matches very well with the shorts. I think it almost gives like a bodysuit kind of vibe. I wish we would have gotten it in just like this colorway, you know, like just this color. I wish we would have gotten it in just like this colorway, you know, like just this color, without the like other detailing of the color. It would just make it like a little bit more wearable for me, because I can only pair this with either like a blue, or if we got a pair of bottoms in this color. Unfortunately we didn't. That would have been so good. Could have paired it like that way, right? But still, I think it's super cute. I think it is well fitted, especially if you do have bigger hips. Well, thank God the baby tees are back. I wish we would have got like every single colorway, like how we got in the tank, like the more full coverage tank. This is the Atari green. I love this green. It looks very black on camera, There we go. It's giving green now. It's like a very dark forest green. You know me, I love these more moody tones. This is so wearable for me, inside of the gym, outside of the gym, and a size small fits fantastic. It is so stretchy and so, like, it's not compressive. It's extremely lightweight and soft and breathable. You will sweat through it. So if that is something you like absolutely hate, keep that in mind. I personally don't care if I sweat through a shirt when I'm working out. Like, yeah, I'm sweating. It is what it is, you know? But I would absolutely wear this, and I have with my other colorways, outside of the gym. With jeans, cargos, like, they're so cute and they're very, very comfortable. And the way that they like line up on your shoulder, it makes your delts look really, really nice. And you can even take it a step further, like me, and roll up the sleeve to make it like a little muscle shirt almost. That looks fucking nice too. We're getting it in green and pink. Near and dear to my heart. I really, really like this top. And you do get the detailing down the waist. So it is kind of like snatching, and the arm cap does capsule like your shoulders really nicely, or your delts, like your I'm wearing the one we're talking about next. This, if you have had a baby tee in the past, this is the like exact same material. You get a built-in shelf liner just in the front. It's just like, it's so comfortable. I got it in the Atari green. I also want it in black because I would wear this like constantly. Even like in the summer, you'd be able to get like such a nice tan on your back if you wore this to golf. Like, oh my God. It is so cute. It is so comfy. And I could even size down. What size are you? Look away. Okay, I took it off and double checked. I did get a size medium. I could absolutely do a size small. And I think I would be a little bit more comfortable in a size small. Not even that I would be more comfortable. I just would be like a little bit more held in, but not at all, because it is the like most breathable, still the same as like the baby tee material. So it's not going to give you any kind of like snatching or anything like that. If your stomach is something that you're not like super confident with, which is understandable, I've been there, you may want to stick with just like your normal size so it doesn't sit tight on your stomach. But this one does not flare out at the bottom, thank you Jesus, and it is actually full length. So I really, really like this, and I hope that we see it come back because wow. And I would love to see this same kind of like halter tank in more of a form-fitting material, holding in like a little snatching. When I saw the Aurora tank was coming in like so many colorways, I was really, really excited because it is absolutely a vibe that I love. As you can see how I've done, and I talked about with like the baby tees, how I like to kind of roll up the shoulders and give them that more like of a muscle tank look here and there, is like the same thing. But it is in a material that is a little bit more, I won't say compressive, but it's not that extremely flowy, super, super soft and delicate material. This is more of a performance material, but it's also still extremely stretchy. I went with a size small, and I'm glad that I did. I think they fit great. Even so, could probably even do an extra small, but I don't need to. I'm very comfortable in the size small. These fit very well. Are more of just like a straight down tank. I think these mix and match super, super well with all of the rest of the colorways. Like you've seen, I've worn a lot of the different colorways together, like the blue and the pink, the green and the pink. There's just like, you can really do whatever. You will have to wear some kind of sport bra underneath because there isn't any built-in liner like there are with the other tanks that we're seeing in this collection. So do keep that in mind. I don't think bras look weird underneath by any means, and these are not thin like a baby tee where it would be like you'd see the color through, basically. They are a little bit thicker and they aren't sheer, so you'd be fine to wear like any color of sports bra underneath and you'd be fine. But these are gonna be so, so nice for running in the summer because it is more of like a longer line meet and greet kind of length, and I love to have this kind of tank on when I run or even going for a walk outside. So yeah, I think this is a very, very wearable tank for me, and I will be reaching for them all the time. You want to make sure that you get tons of use out of them. Make sure you're buying like colors that you're going to reach for all the time, obviously. Like if you want to get the bright green to match with, say, a pair of the green leggings, and you don't think you would wear the bright green a ton outside of that, even though it would look so good with black shorts for running. But anyways, and it's also like kind of a safety thing because like no one's gonna hit you wearing this. This is so bright, I hope. But the black is super, super wearable. So I made sure to get the black as well. We are getting 3 running, flowy kind of shorts this drop, which is cool. There has been a lot of discourse around these, which makes me giving recommendations. Unless you are pretty much like the same size as me, it's gonna be so hard for me to give sizing recommendations. So if you're really interested in these and maybe you have much bigger thighs, much bigger glutes, like you're just absolutely fucking rocking it, go and check out like Teresa's video or someone who is a little bit more curvy and can give you a better picture of how they fit on her. Seen this style of short before. This red pair is not dropping. This is just the only pair of these shorts that I personally own. So I wanted to show you them on me. But yeah, when we're talking about like bunching in the crotch, I'm talking about these 2 shorts. Okay, let's start with the Flirty Flow Bikini. Basically what that means, and I'll show you because like I've posted progress pictures where I'm in my underwear. I'm gonna show you what they look like on me. Like I really don't care. See under there, you get like, it is like, that is exactly what my period underwear look like. They are very comfy, more of a like full cheek bikini bottom, and it is that like more spandexy material too. You get the short over top that is really flowy and lightweight and pretty and cute. So we have this option, and then we also have the option of shorts where you get an actual like short underneath. It's not a bikini. So one thing I will say is maybe it's just me, but I don't understand why companies do this for a drawstring. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Am I supposed to cut it and then tie it? Am I supposed to just like, stupid. So I don't know. If I'm being absolutely irrational, let me know in the comments. But that's one thing I'm like, why? Why wouldn't we just do like a normal drawstring? But anyways, and I did go with a size medium in both of these, and I'm glad that I did. So with the Flirty Flow Bikini, I will definitely say these fit a little bit more comfortable because the underneath bikini thing isn't as tight as the shorts are on the other pair of shorts. I wore these for cardio and to run, and I had no problems. They didn't give me a wedgie, which I love. And they're very just like breathable and nice. Sides do completely come apart, so you will be able to see your butt underneath if you get the bikini ones, probably. If you're running, or maybe a little bit more inner thigh, because these aren't like stitched all the way down. I like these because they are so flowy and breathable. I don't have any complaints, and I'm really glad that I went with a size medium because I feel like they fit a little snug, I will say. Okay, and then the Flirty Flow boyshort. Same situation. This drawstring is useless to me unless I'm just doing it wrong. Unless I'm supposed to like, and then tie it, but then how do you untie it without like really getting in there with your teeth? I would just prefer a normal drawstring, so I might just cut them and then put little like piece on the side so the strings don't go back into the holes. So these, they fit me, I would say, more like a size small medium. Like when I compare them to my size small legacy shorts, I would say they're more comparable to a size small than a size medium. I don't think I would be comfortable in these in a size small because the boy short underneath, it's not that it digs in, as you can see when I'm wearing them, but if I had a size small, I feel like I would be quite restricted there and they would be pretty tight. But you also do want these to be like a little bit more tight on the thigh for when you're running or doing any kind of like high intensity movement or cardio, so that won't move a whole lot, like roll right up. So that's probably one reason they also are a little bit tighter. But yeah, I'm not gonna say these are groundbreaking because to me they're not. They're very, very nice quality running shorts, and on these shorts as well, you do get flaps on the side, are not sewn together, so they can completely come apart like this, which I don't have any problem. And with these, it'll be a whole lot less showy because you have the full short underneath. So it's not like your butt cheek is gonna be like flapping in the wind with these. When the girls were talking about these in the Discord chat before we had received them, so I guess they've been doing like a lot of design shit, like behind the scenes, obviously making these really great. And then a lot of people got them and it was kind of just like, oh, maybe I should have sized up. Oh, these don't fit me the way they're supposed to. And those, again, are like the girls with the curvier waist, bigger butt, just overall bigger hips. So check out Curvier Girls video if you're interested to see like their opinion or how they look on them or if they would size up, because I really don't know. Based on the fact that I prefer size medium and I'm in between small and medium, that tells me that you probably could size up. So yeah. And then we have the sway shorts. So everyone raved about these. I did not get these when they first originally came out because I was just like, like, sure, they look more like a skirt. And I think it was like in the depths of winter when we saw them first. These aren't launching, but I'm pretty sure this color is still on the website, but they're coming in a bunch of different colors. I went with a size medium. I'm glad that I did. I think they fit really nice. These are gonna be super, super cute for playing squash. If you play tennis, I don't. I would like to try pickleball, golfing, because it gives you that like illusion of a skirt, you know, but it's not. You got shorts underneath. And it's just like a little bit more flowy. I think these are the most comfortable out of the three, but it's not my favorite look out of the three for like running. I would prefer probably the bikini one. But for other occasions where you're like, I want something that looks like a little bit nicer, this is great. These are super cute and they're coming in tons of colors, like the bright green I think is gonna be gorgeous. Look hella good if you have a tan, oh my god. Yeah, I would stick to your original normal sizing for this. Me between small and medium. Again, I think I would prefer the medium because I'm not restricted. They're not too tight, but they're not too loose. And there's no drawstring at all in these. No wonky drawstring, no normal drawstring, but it is a pretty good waistband that they stay up really well on me at least. What we've all been waiting for, more Miracle Seamless, I know. So when these originally came out in the Juicy collection, Bailey's collab, I don't think any of us had them because they were not in the warehouse in time for us to get them, review them ahead of time, anything like that. And they sold out like really fast. But when I got them back then, so that was probably last like July, August, I don't know, it was sometime in the summer, I really like them. A lot of people love them, or a lot of people are just like, I don't know. And just before we get too ahead of ourselves, I guess there was a fit update only to the like black leggings. But I found I might, and this is where I'm like, might prefer or try an extra small. And that is crazy to me. I'm like, just because these have that under glute compression that is supposed to like lift up your glutes and like squeeze in like the back of your legs, the front, to make the appearance that you have like a juicier butt. So that's why they're called like the Miracle Seamless. I really wish that they, and Bailey has talked about this a million times, but would raise the under glute compression a little bit and dip down the glute line just a little bit. Because I find that it would be a lot more flattering if you have like a little bit more of a short glute, or even like a medium glute. And then you wouldn't have to really pull them up as much because I find that with a size small, I have to adjust quite a lot, and that it's not like something that I give a shit about, but I think that's why I would prefer to try a size extra small, which would be me completely sizing down. So they are very compressive though, around the waistband. Like this holds you in a ton, and the butt, obviously, like you can see it like puffs out a little bit, right? Because this is compressive. It's supposed to be tighter here. So then when it like pushes up, you have like room for your glutes to pop out and be like, bam. These are a legging that you do have to like shimmy up your butt crack and get the compression in the right place, or it's gonna be like, what the fuck am I, what are these? You're gonna put them on and be like, I'm so fucking confused right now. So just, if you're gonna buy these, and I do love these, they're very, very, very nice seamless, and they're marled, which I really, really, really like. Make sure you snug them up. You get that compression like under your glutes where it's supposed to be, or it's gonna be like, I don't understand the hype. And another thing to note is that these are feeling like they're fitting more like an ultra high rise. Sizing down for me might be the move, but if you don't want them to be super, super compressive, I wouldn't size down. I love the colors. They're very, very vibrant, and they're marled. They're pretty. They look so good with so many of the other colors. The rack is getting quite empty. We are almost done, guys. Okay, so 6-inch and 4-inch legacy shorts in tons of colors, tons of bright colors. We're seeing them in the print blues. I wish we would have got a green or like a light blue, come on. But yes, I did get them in Warhead in a size small, and I'm going for size small when I have to choose between small and medium for legacy. It's just where I feel more comfortable. I think they fit very well. I do get a little bit of rolling at the bottom. That's not something that I care about though. I don't need my shorts to stay exactly in place. You do get the 3-tiered like butterfly design on the glutes. So these aren't going to be like the most crazy flattering unless you have pretty long glutes, but that doesn't mean that these aren't really, really nice shorts that are comfortable and you could wear like out and about, to the gym, whatever. They're just like, they have a longer glute seam. Like as you can see here, I'm going to do like a tiny comparison. So here's the crotch. Here is like the top of where your tailbone essentially should be. You only have about this much, like literally the length of my finger between the crotch and the V, right? Versus legacy, here's the crotch, here's the V. It's like double, right? Way up there. So yeah, these are gonna be, if you have like really, really long glutes or really big hips, or you don't fucking care how good they look on your butt, because we don't all need to give a shit about that all the time. These are super comfortable. Stretchy, they're a little tiny bit more compressive. They're nowhere near as compressive as the seamless, but that is my only like any kind of complaint I could have with these is that glute line is hella long. But the legacies are like a top bestseller. Literally so many people are so obsessed with them, and we're getting these in the leggings too. So if you wanted a pair of leggings that were just one solid color that weren't the Miracle Seamless, then you would be totally covered with the legacy. And last but not least, we have the Miracle Seamless in the butter fabric. It is extremely, extremely soft and buttery. Obviously no front seam. There's never a front seam in this bitch. I am not like the craziest fan of contrast colors. I've said this before. I would wear these more if they were just green or just bright green, you know? But these are cute. They look good on tons of people. If it is totally your vibe, then you'll like them. I like a size small, between small and medium, because they are so like buttery soft and like stretchy. I want them to be a little bit more like compressive, sucked in, where they're gonna stay up on me. Because if they are too soft and buttery, like they're gonna slide down. They're called the aggressive scrunch, but like it's not aggressive. It really isn't. It's just meaning there's this little like butt crack moment. You see? It's like, it looks like a little butthole. It just scrunches into your butt. That's it. So it gives you like a little bit of glute separation. It looks really cute. It looks like flattering. But if you don't love like when material is in between your crack, then yeah, you might not like these. You probably prefer the legacy, because those do not have any kind of hidden scrunch, hidden elastic, anything like that. But these, don't be scared of the name aggressive, because it just has a little booty scrunch, that's it. And you do get the little double detailing on the back in that color. So yeah, no complaints from me. I know I would get more wear if they were just one solid color. But these are one of my favorite leggings from Buff Bunny collection, and so are the Miracle Seamless. The rack is looking grim. I'm sorry if this like wasn't helpful. I feel like it was kind of, I don't know, I just wanted to sit down, I wanted to hold the pieces, I wanted to talk and give you guys all of my opinions while also showing the pieces on me. Let's go over my top picks and things that I'm like, yes, I love it, I would wear it all the time. Gotta say it, you know I'm gonna say it, the Miracle Seamless. I think they're super, super wearable. They're beautiful. They're very, very flattering. If you don't love under glute compression, if you're in between sizes, like you can go with your bigger size if that's just what you're more comfortable with. I like going with my smaller size because I want them to really stay up and be compressive. Not saying the other way around, they won't. Yeah, so I really like these. I think they're one of my favorite seamless that they have ever really done. Okay, and say it with me, people. You got a fucking girlfriend sports bra, especially with the updates. This is a different bra from last year's collection, but this color Pop Rocks is coming back. That's why I'm like holding it. It fits so good. I'm actually gonna bring this probably to wear as a bikini when I go to Mexico in a few weeks, because it's just so good. It's so cute. If you're someone who likes really minimal, strappy, cute moment, like low support, low line sports bras, yeah, you'll like this. You will. If you didn't like it before because you felt like it had too much like of a rounding around and you're like, my nipples are going to show, you could give it another shot with the adjustments. I think you would like it a lot better. And I prefer a size small. I think it fits so good. I don't have to worry about it being like too restrictive where I'm like uncomfortable in it by any means, because it's so strappy. I have so much like room and give that a size small is fantastic. I think that if you have a bigger chest, you want something really cute, you will like this, or you will like the Rosa sports bra. So I didn't get the Rosa sports bra, but I'll put the details up here. There is tons of colorways dropping. So if you want something that's like, again, a little bit more compressive, but it's a little bit strappy on the back, so it's more strappy than the reversible sports bra. This is like a top favorite from Buff Bunny collection customers. Like people are raving that this bra is back. So you do have a little bit more support. It's very kind of similar to the Revolution. Oh my God, okay. It is very similar to the Revolution sports bra. It's just not as strappy in the back. I really like that, but you're like, oh, I'd like it to be like a little less strappy. Rosa is a lot of people's favorite. So keep that in mind too, because there are tons of colors launching in that. I can't find much to complain about with the shorts. I think they're really, really comfortable, and I think I'm gonna love them for running in the summer. Yeah, the drawstring makes like no sense to me, but that is something that I can get past. I like the colors too. Like this is beautiful. And the yellow, there are a lot of really pretty colors coming. I just don't know how to give a recommendation if you are curvier or have bigger hips. So I would say go with your bigger size. That's how I even feel. Oh, I forgot to add those to my favorites. The tanks. Oh, wait, I forgot to add this to my favorite. But I would like a size small in this. Even just sitting here, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of giving them just like boob. Yeah, I think I would like a size small in this. The halter is super cute. Like, are you joking? Oh my God, the shoulder. Oh. And the baby tee. We can't forget about the baby tee. It is so, look at that. It's just like soft and bouncy and breathable. I really, really like this. Green is just calling to me. So that's a favorite for sure. I hope you like this review. Sorry if it was a little different than normal. I'm just feeling like, I don't know. And I just wanted to sit down and chat. If you guys have any questions, you want any like videos, pictures, color comparisons, send me a DM on Instagram or leave a comment and I will get back to you as soon as I can. If I have the colors, I have the pieces, I have different sizes, I will absolutely send you a video comparing them. So just let me know. I have no problem doing that. And launch is this Saturday. It's always Saturday at 1 p.m. CST, so mark it in your calendars. I know like people are going hella crazy for the brights, so I hate to create any kind of FOMO because, oh, I hate FOMO, I fucking hate it. But if you want something and you're like, oh, I love it, I want it, I need it in my closet, I'm gonna wear it all the time, I would be on the website, you know, at 1 p.m. CST and check out as quick as you can and make sure Woohoo! Let mom do her self promo. Code Danielle at checkout if you want to save 10%, and it supports me and it makes me able to continue doing these reviews and work with this great brand. So thank you so much if you do decide to shop and use my discount code. Send me pictures in your outfits, please. Let me know what you think, good or bad. I love to hear everybody's opinions. And what do you think about this launch? Are you loving it? Are you kind of just like, I love that we're getting like a lot more long line, full like belly covering options. It's been a long time coming, and I hope we're getting more this summer. Hell yeah, keep them coming. This was actually a very, very positive review from me. I recognize that the past couple I've had a few quite negative opinions, and that's perfectly fine. I just like to keep it real and honest and actually tell you how they fit and if I like think it's cute or ridiculous or anything like that. So if you're a first-time shopper, make sure to read the caption or the description box, and I will put all of like the first-time buyer tips down there. And thank you for watching. Leave a thumbs up if you like this video and you want more, and I will see you at lunch. Thanks guys for watching. Peace.
Peace and love, baby.